cameras, class recording. Session number 3 of our economics class today. In the morning session, we discussed about Spearman's rank correlation. Okay, we know that there are 3 different methods are there. I'm insisting you people to please turn on your cameras. All of you, please keep your cameras on. Just do that. Okay, so just back to your textbook. So morning session, the first one, there are 3 methods are there we know. Okay, what are they? We can calculate the Spearman's rank correlation by using the method. When the ranks are provided in the question, we are able to calculate that with a perfect equation. If there are no ranks given, first of all you want to calculate it and want to use the equation provided, that is the equation number 4 here. Rs is equal to 1 minus 6 sigma d square divided by n cube minus 1. N cube minus n. That is the equation here, the fourth equation. Next one, ranks are repeated. If the ranks are repeated, we want to go for another equation here that is mentioned here. Rs is equal to 1 minus 6 into sigma d square plus m cube 1 minus m1 divided by 12 plus m cube 2 minus m2 divided by 12, all divided by n into n square minus 1. Clear? So this is the equation for that method. So all in the morning session we completed the first activity with the ranks provided. So here ranks are provided. With that method we completed and we analyzed this example. Okay, and we find out the correlation between judge. Okay, judge A and C are the closest than A and B and C and B. A and B and C and B. Okay, so the B is the odd one out there, right? Judges B and C have very different tastes. Clear? Understand? Okay, so next one, example 4 here. When ranks are not provided, already told you, first of all, we want to calculate the ranks here. We want to find it out. Then only we can do it. So here, I am giving that opportunity for you people to find out the answer here. So answer is not provided in the textbook. It is your responsibility to do it. Okay. The equation is the same one. Okay, here it is. Rs is equal to 1 minus 6 sigma d square divided by n cube minus n. Okay, here we are given the percentage of marks. Okay, we are given the percentage of marks here secured by 5 students in economics and statistics. Okay. Then the ranking has to be worked out and the rank correlation is to be calculated. Ranking has to be worked out first. Next, the rank correlation. The correlation between the ranks in statistics and economics we want to calculate. Okay, so students provided here. There are 5 students, A, B, C, D and E. Marks in statistics in percentage here, that is considering as the set value X, 85, 60, 55, 65, 75. Mark in economics you can see that set, it is Y, 60, 48, 49, 50, 51. Next activity, convert this into in a rank order. First rank, second rank, fourth rank, like that. Okay, clear or not? We are not writing that in ascending order here. The exact number only we are using, but writing the ranks of that particular mark. So here you can see 81 is the first one, right? Right? 85% first. Next what is that? 75 considering as 2. Okay. Next is 65, 3. 60 it is 4. And 55 it is 5. So look here, 1, 4, 5, 3, 2. Correct? Yes or no? We converted that into a ranked order. Okay. 1, 4, 5, 3, 2. So 85 is the first rank, 60 is the fourth rank, 55 is the fifth rank, 65 is the third rank, and the second one, that is 75. That is a 75. So set values Rx is ready. Ranks of value X. I mean set X is ready here. That is 1, 4, 5, 3, 2. Next one, marks in economics, that is 60, 48, 49, 50, 55. So we know that 60 is 1, right? Less than that, 55, 2. Next, 50, 3, 49, 4, and 48 it is 5. So it will be like this, 1, 5, 4, 3, 2. So look here, 1, 5, 4, 3, 2. Clear? Okay, so we got the question here, right? Arrange these things in a ranked manner. Ranks are there. When the ranking is complete, formula 4 is used to calculate the rank correlation. Do it first. Now use it. Now next step, want to calculate the deviation and d square. Deviation and d square values want to find out. Make it fast. All of you do it. D square and sigma, sum of all these values. Do it fast. Step by step, complete it and send me the answer. Fast. So remember, go for the next work here, classwork. All of you please write the question. So same method only. Okay, the students are here. Marks they scored in English and mark they scored in Malayalam. The students are A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. Marks scored in English it is 190, 75, 80, 70, 50, 65, 60, 45 and 40. Marks in Malayalam it is 40, 45, 60, 65, 50, 70, 80, 75, 90 and 100. Now just calculate it and give me the answer. So what do I want to do first here? Find out the ranks and prepare a column. Okay, after that we want to find out the deviation between these two ranks and d square values. D values and d square values we want to find out. Finally, apply that into this equation. RS that is equal to 1 minus 6 sigma d square divided by n cube minus n. All of you please send me the answers. Yeah. So negative values here. Okay, fine. So you notice that if you are using this calculation, the answer will not go beyond +1 or less than -1. Right? Is that clear? All of you please turn on your cameras. Those who completed, please send me the answer. Aditya, Aparna, Anjo, Grishma, Annette, Anthony, Mr. Amalraj. Amalraj, is that ideas clear? Okay. Then complete it and send me. Aditya, idea clear? Aditya?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Aparna?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, so the second method also completed, and we are going to the third method. Okay, so when ranks are provided, okay, that we completed, and when ranks are not given, that method also finished. In both these conditions, the formula is the same. Only one thing in the second step it is or second example it is, we want to calculate, we want to find out the ranks. Only that is the difference. Now we are going to the third step, third method, when ranks are repeated. Okay, sometimes we know that not only one person, different people will get the same rank. So repetition will be there. If repeated, how we will calculate the Spearman's rank correlation? Okay, that is the question here. So we can see the values of x and y is provided here. It is 25, 45, 35, 40, 15, 19, 35 and 42. So repeated numbers are there, right? Yes or no? Repeated is there. 35, 35 repeated, right? Any other numbers are repeated there? We will check it. Next one, y values. 55, 60, 30, 35, 40, 42, 48. Any ranks are repeated? Any ranks are repeated there? Okay, we'll check that. So, in order to work out the rank correlation, the ranks of the values are worked out. Common ranks are given to the repeated items. Okay, common rank should be provided for the repeated item. Okay, so common rank is the mean of the ranks which those items would have assumed if they were slightly different from each other. So common rank means what is that? Mean of the ranks. Mean of the ranks which those items would have assumed if they were slightly different from each other. Okay, the next item will be assigned the rank next to the rank already assumed. The formula of Spearman's rank correlation coefficient when the ranks are repeated is as follows: 1 minus 6 sigma d square. Okay, 1 minus 6 into sigma d square plus m cube 1 minus m1 divided by 12 plus m cube 2 minus m2 divided by 12 plus, okay, 12 divided by n square minus 1. Okay, so we want to find out here where m1, m2 are the number of the repetitions of ranks and m3 1 minus m1 divided by, sorry, m cube 1 divided by m1 divided, here it is, m cube 1 minus m1 divided by 12. Their corresponding correlation, their corresponding correction factors. X has the value 35 both at the 4th and 5th rank. Clear? So look here. So coming to x values, x set of values, you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So these two numbers are the same. So we want to give the same rank. Okay. So 4th and 5th rank. Clear? So if we are providing rank for these numbers, x are values. So 45 the first, second one it is 42, third one it is 40, fourth one there is no fourth one because 4th and 5th the same number 35. Clear or not? 4th and 5th the same number, it is 35. So what we want to do? 4th plus 5th divided by 2. So you get 9 by 2, it is a 4.5. So mean of these two ranks. Okay, so 35, 4.5 and here also it is 4.5. There is no 4 here. Clear or not? Is that idea clear? So repeated ranks are there. We will use this method. We will take the mean of those ranks and will provide that rank to both those numbers, or more than 2 we will give for all those data the same value. Okay, next one, 5th rank is not there, we know that. 4 and 5 is not there, that instead of that 4.5 same value. Next one, 6th rank, that is 25. 7th rank it is 19. Okay, 8th rank it is 15. Completed. Next one, rank of YR. So we are able to find there is no repetition in those number. Any repetitions are there? 1 minute guys, listen carefully. Is this the example to write this question in your book? I mean notebook. Just write that. So just write the question. In some books we are able to see some other question. So please write this question to examine. Okay, for examining, just write this question. So what is that? What is the question here? Two sets of values are here. Example 5. The values of x and y is provided. X is 25, 45, 35, 40, 15, 19, 35 and 42. Y is 55, 60, 30, 35, 40, 42, 36 and 48. Those two sets of data are available. Next, we want to rewrite the ranks there. Already we know that if one rank is repeating, you want to take the mean of that position and that rank you want to provide. Clear? Okay, and here it is. Values you wrote 25, 45, 35, 40, 15, 19, 35, 42 and the ranks corresponding to these numbers. Coming to third one, we come to know that 35, the third value, seventh value also 35, right? And its rank, if you are calculating, you will get 4 and 5, fourth and 5. In that position only 35 is there. Clear? So what do you want to do? 4 plus 5 divided by 2, that is 4.5. Okay, so we wrote 4.5 for 35. No 4, no 5 in between, that is 4.5. Okay, so 4 plus 5 divided by 2. Clear? Now, rank of YR, set Y, its rank. So we got the numbers here. It is 55, 80, 30, 35, 40, 42, 36, 48. There is no numbers are repeating. No numbers are repeating, right? Clear or not? No numbers are repeating. So what we want to do here? What we want to do? Just write that ranks there properly. Next one, deviation in D2 ranking. D is equal to R dash minus R double dash. Clear? So 6 minus 2, 1 minus 1, 4.5 minus 8, 3 minus 7, 8 minus 5, 7 minus 4, 4.5 minus 6, 2 minus 3. Okay, so we got the number 403.5, negative 4, minus 4, 3, minus 1.5, minus 1. And it's D square. D square values are here. D square values are here. Okay. Here 16, 0, 12.25, 16, 9, 9, 2.25, 1. That is D square values. Now, sigma D, you know, need to find out the sigma D square here. Anyway, sigma D only. Okay, we got the sigma D value here. And D square values also want to find. Sigma D is a 65.5. This is sigma D square, not the D value. Sigma D square is 60.5. 65.5. Okay. Next one, the necessary correction thus is M3 minus M divided by 2. Clear? So one value is repeating, right? What is that? How many times it is repeating? 2 times it is repeating. So you want to write 2 cube minus 2 divided by 2, that is 1 by 2. Okay, 1 by 2. So write that. 1 by 2 means 0.5. 0.5. So correction, that is the correction here. Only 2 values are repeating. So M value it is 2. Value of M it is 2. Clear? So M cube minus 2 divided by 12, that is 0.5. Again we are applying these things in that equation. Okay, 1 minus 6 into sigma D square plus M cube minus M. Okay, divided by 12 divided by N cube minus N. So 1 minus 6 into 65.5 plus 0.5. That's what, 1.5. That is the correction here. M values. Okay, divided by 8 cube. N is 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. So 8 cube minus 8 is equal to 1 minus 396 divided by 504. The answer is 0.214. Is that clear? Clear or not? Is the calculation okay? Okay, now check in your textbook also. There you can see 2 M values are there, in which one set 2 data are repeating there, right? No, 3 are repeating there. 10 value, 4.5 and 2.5, right? Check there. So the maximum repeating value it is 10, so 3. Second one it is 2. So just to take 3 and 2 and correct it, so you will get that answer. Some textbook, one more question is there. I'm speaking about that question. Just correct it. Now you can easily understand that how that numbers came there. Clear? Check it properly. Okay, so we got a 0.21. Anyway, it is a positive one. Thus, there is a positive rank correlation between X and Y. Both X and Y move in the same direction. However, the relationship cannot be described as strong because this is just close to 0, right? close to 0, positive value but close to 0, so we can say that it is moving the same direction, but the relationship is not that strong. Clear? Clear or not? Okay, now go for a homework, work. Now itself, if it is possible, you can do it. Okay, x values here, 35, 45, again 35 here, 40, 25, 35. Okay, x values. Y values 30, 20, 25, 15, 15, 10, 35. Okay, y values. Now complete this work. Come on fast. In this case, it is repeating only for 2 times. Come to here, so just observe here, it is 3 times. So as per that, the values of m will change here. Okay, so just observe that clearly. Sorry. Those who completed the classwork 1, go for homework 1. Okay, Garadar Karthik. So positive. Karthik. Go for next one. Amalraj, please complete and send the answers. Okay, just complete that and we are going to conclude this chapter today. So those who not completed, so just send me as a homework. Okay, we're going to the conclusion to wind up the chapter. So we have discussed some techniques for studying the relationship between two variables, particularly the linear relationship. The scatter diagrams gives a visual presentation of the relationship and is not confined to linear relation. So scatter diagrams, by observing the scatter diagram, easily we are able to find out the relationship between the variables. And Carl Pearson's coefficient of correlation, Spearman's rank correlation, measure linear relationship among the variables. Okay, is it positive or negative? When the variables cannot be measured precisely, rank correlation can be used. These measures, however, do not imply causation. The knowledge of correlation gives us an idea of the direction and intensity of change in the variable when the correlated variable changes. So the correlation is always helping us to find out the relationship between two variables and how one variable is changing with the change of the other variable. So this is the importance of this chapter. So recapitulation. Correlation analysis studies the relation between the two variables. Scatter diagram give a visual presentation of the nature of relationship between two variables. Carl Pearson's coefficient of correlations measure numerically only linear relationship between two variables. So R lies between -1 and 1. Okay, next one. When the variable cannot be measured precisely, Spearman's rank correlation can be used to measure the linear relationship numerically. Repeated ranks need correction factors. So repeated ranks, we know that that's what you're doing now. You wanted to correct it. Okay. Correlation does not mean causation. It only means covariation. So just keep these ideas in your mind. And in next class, we are going to the last chapter. Okay. Some statistical tools. Then we'll come back to index numbers. Okay. So be ready for the next class that start by 4 o'clock. Okay guys, thank you very much. We'll meet in the next class. So listen carefully. Those who not completed the classwork, this is complete as a homework and submit that by evening or by tomorrow morning. Okay. So don't escape.